We are back with the anime tournament. This is Syrus versus Yuto. This is... There's no catchy similarity between them. Other than, I guess, they, like, Yuto wore black and Syrus's brother wore black, so, whoa! But, anyway, essentially, this is Syrus's deck. I'm going to just show it to you right now, and, while you're wondering why things are in here, I would just like to say that only 20% of you guys are subscribed. If you guys don't like the shill, then have more people subscribe. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. And also, it's working quite well, and I'm very happy about it. So, hope you guys do subscribe. We're only at 20%. I'd like that to be at least 125. Can we hit that goal? That is the goal. But, let's get into the Syrus deck profile. So, if you're wondering about yeah, he just kind of, like, played a lot of Zane's cards towards the end. Season 4, baby. Season 4. Oh, it's crazy. Why does he only have one Cyber Dragon? We only know that he played one Cyber Dragon. He could have just not played the other Cyber Dragons. And, we know he had the... it's very confusing. This is literally the most accurate I could make it. If you want me to put in more Cyber Dragons, we don't know if he did. So it doesn't even matter. They're completely unsummonable. Who knows? But he does have Cyber Dark Edge, Horn, and Keel. And he does have Overload Fusion. And Future Fusion. Yeah, this is Chimera Tech Overdragon Turbo. That's just what it is. Or you can summon Stealth Union if you're absolutely insane. UFO Roid Fighter is completely unsummonable because there is no warrior in this deck. It is simply machines, including UFO Roid, which... I believe this card has only seen any play in any deck whatsoever with Bistro Butcher OTK. If you guys are unaware of that, it's just a chain of a bunch of monsters summoning each other. Like Nova Summoner summoning Nova Summoner, Nova Summoner, into Shining Angel, Shining Angel, Shining Angel, into UFO Roid, UFO Roid, UFO Roid, into the Fire Turtle. What's his name? What's the UFO Turtle? Is that his name? Yeah, UFO Turtle, into UFO Turtle, into UFO Turtle, and you just keep bashing into the Bistro Butcher, and the opponent just keeps drawing cards. Or rather, you keep drawing cards and getting Exodia. Excuse me. Let me just... I guess I'll show Bistro Butcher. Yeah, look at him. Look at him. He's so bad. You have to Sheehan Spy it to the opponent's side. You need a downside for 1800 attack back in the day. Metal Raiders. Woo! Regardless, we've got some other really good cards in here, like Cyber Valley, Mystical Space Typhoon, Power Bond, Cyber Dragon. Even at 1, it's still good. Submarine Roid Beatdown, it certainly beats Alchemy Beasts, I guess. Most things do as well. I think like a single sneeze beats Alchemy Beasts. That's kind of how it goes. Power Wall to mill everything if you have Overload Fusion in your hand. Trap Hole, which could theoretically matter. Call of the Haunted, which is just... It's incredibly broken in early anime decks. It's genuinely just so good, especially if you don't have the, if you don't have Monster Reborn. Future Fusion's ridiculous. This is the pre-errata version. You did not actually play the anime version. That was, it got changed to the pre-errata version in GX, so Syrus was only seen playing the pre-errata version. It does not summon the monster instantaneously. Who would have thunk? But no, Future Fusion is still incredibly good. As is Dimension Fusion to work with the Overload, to give you a second wave in case you really actually need it. Also, Express Roid, the thing that was played in Speedroids, y'all remember that? That was a funny time. Magic Cylinder, Compulse. He played Compulse. Like, this thing was what, like, limited up till, like, 2013 or 2012, something like that? Like, I remember this card was on the list. It's just a good thing. It's a good card. It just outs extra deck monsters and all that. It's just solid. And then we have Cyber Dark Impact to Hopium. Yes, he played 2. He played 2 of them. I don't get it. I don't get it. But Syrus's deck is one of the most confusing decks I've ever seen, just historically. But then we have Yuto's deck, so let's go ahead and check that out. Here's Yuto's deck. Yes, he has so many Phantom Knights cards. People were asking me why Crow didn't run full Armor Master. Well, I'll tell you right now, this does not run Raider's Knight, in case you were wondering. This doesn't run, the Helm. This doesn't run, Rusty Bardiche. I guess it's inaccurate, guys. I guess it's inaccurate. But, to be quite honest, yeah, we kind of had to triple up on a lot of his cards. He didn't play that many. The vast majority of these were played, against Silvio Sobitari. Because we saw a lot of cards go off from emergency provisions. Just sending a lot. You set 5, and they're all unique cards, and things just kind of go off from there, don't they? But at least we have Launch. We've got Dark Requiem and Dark Rebellion, which, by the way, has a very unique anime effect, which is to say that it is more in line with what the, not Signer Dragons, I was about to say, the Dimension Dragons have as a theming, which is level 5 or higher monsters. Dark Rebellion can only target level 5 or higher, but you can do it twice. But also, those changes last until the end phase. It is very minorly different. It is better in real life overall, but in very niche circumstances, Dark Rebellion can really be good. You know, it can't be good. Phantom Knights of Shadowvale. Oh dear, this ain't happening. Oh, also Fogblade. Yep. It doesn't have the graveyard effect. What about? Oh, doesn't have the graveyard. Doesn't have the graveyard effect. Oh no! Let's head into the games! Alright, so let's get it started. I'm gonna go from this point of view, and yes, I'm not even kidding. Keel, Horn, Edge. All in the opening hand! Ah! Set 4 from Yuto. Very anime over here. I'm going to summon Keel because I have no other option. Going to attack. It's Lost of Embrace. Oh, nosies. Oh no, he's going to attack. It's a lot. I'm going to Life Force so that I can pay 400 life points to not take the 400 points in battle damage. Just to say that I haven't taken any damage, I've simply paid the price. Stealthroid is now going to attack, Phantom Knight's Wing is going to happen, and Emergency Provisions is not actually going to be triggered yet. I probably would have, just to get this in the graveyard and try to gain some life points, but we're just going to use it here. I guess, I'm not exactly certain of the play here. I guess it was... No, I have no idea. This isn't considered a trap card, by the way, so Stealthroid could not get rid of it. Stealthroid is also mandatory to MST a card on the field every single time, so I have to hit my own diffusion, unfortunately. I'm going to play Cyberdark Impact to get, Yep, that was 2 from hand Cyberdark Impact with no other monsters in the graveyard. Stealthroid is going to attack, getting rid of my own Life Force, because I feel like I'm just going to, need to win this, if I'm going to be quite honest with you. Keep in mind this limiter removal and try to figure out if we can ever have a lethal before when I do it. Also, keep in mind, I forgot that Cyberdark Dragon was cards and not monsters in the graveyard, so I should have been attacking with Stealthroid the entire time. I believe I fixed that later on in the duel. It's just a matter of yeah, I had to do it this time. I realized it on this turn, but I couldn't do anything about it. I'm like, oh, let me just put in the Jetroid first, because it has the same attack anyway. Why not? I want to attack directly with the Cyberdark Dragon. Cyberdark Horn is now going to be summoned. I'm glad I shuffled that back in, and now it works. Limiter removal. Yep, it wasn't lethal the turn before. It sure is lethal now. God, that may be the most pitiful game 1 of the entire tournament. But hey, at least we got to see a 3,000 attack Cyberdark Dragon, and we got to see Yuto do absolutely nothing. We go on into the game 2, and in game 2, we've got, Tightroid. Yeah, that Duel Links card? Fun fact. It's an anime exclusive. It was an anime card first. That's crazy. I don't know if it's in real life, but if it is, it came out way after, like, way after. It was originally a, I believe that it was anime into Duel Links into real life. There's Schemeroid, which has a lot of attack, which is Pog. Into Ambulance-roid. I'm still going to attack just to assert dominance. And what's the top deck? It is Rank Up Magic Launch. Not going to do anything to that. So we're just going to keep going. I'm now going to tribute some Dragonroid just because it's big and I want to. That's about all. And then we see another Phantom Knights of Shadowvale. Unfortunately, these can all summon themselves from the graveyard, but we already had to use one to block an attack. Isn't that unfortunate? That's just how it goes sometimes. Now we top deck into Mystical Space Typhoon just to kill our own spear. This was legitimately just how we have... This is just the way. Gyroid is going to attack. Dragonroid has to be blocked by the Shadow Veil. That's just too much damage. We gotta get rid of it. And then the top deck is Shadow Veil. It's so unlucky. Man, patience. If only we had patience. If only. We could have had all 3, but you would have been dead by now, so it doesn't even matter. It's just really funny. So Boots and Boots is going to go into Break Sword. Break Sword is now going to go into Dark Rebellion. Dark Rebellion's going to gain a lot of attack from Dragonroid, gain a lot of attack from Dragonroid, and then gain a lot of attack from Dragonroid, and then gain a lot of attack from Dragonroid, and then we're going to rank up Phantom Knights, rank up Magic Burial. You'd think that would just send the thing to the graveyard. Attack, we're going to Power Wall to send 40 cards from the deck to the graveyard. But then it's going to be negated. Unfortunate. Going to deal 100, and then 5,038 damage. We are now alive at 862 life points. This is life right now, actually. This is life right now. Unfortunately, Kiteroid is only from a direct attack, which is quite unfortunate. Gyroid is going to get beaten over by both of the big, huge, gigantic dragons. But also keep in mind, Dark Requiem literally does not have an effect right now. It does not have Dark Rebellion on in any way. Lost Vambrace is going to be summoned. It doesn't matter. I got to Power Bond. I was searching for Power Bond or Overload very consistently, but, or I was looking for Overlord. I got Power Bond with the Cyber Dragon in hand. Yay. Or Cyberdark Impact. Both of those would have been absolutely fantastic, but hey, Power Bond works. All we gotta do is just use 3 monsters with Power Bond. It's now 4,800 attack and can attack 3 times, which I was just trying to, I don't even remember if that was lethal on board. I believe it wasn't. So I was just going to defusion, try to bring them all back, and do that sort of thing. But, yeah, no, that's just a win. By the way, Cyberdark Impact was not usable at that exact moment, which is crazy. Absolutely fantastically crazy. Alright, we're on to the all-important Game 3. Let's see what Syrus has in store. Training Field, which is possibly one of the funniest cards you've ever seen. Players can target their own monsters for attacks. When they do, the attacking monster gains 300 and the battling monsters are not destroyed by that battle. Fantastic! I don't remember when this was used, but also I refuse to believe it's actually good. Mystical Space Typhoon's going to hit a Mystical Space Typhoon. Absolutely poggers. Wow, fantastic. Really feel like I'm protecting this Rebirth Judgment. Cyber Valley's going to allow me to draw a card because I know it's the anime effect, but it kind of just does the exact same thing as the real-life card. We're just going to wait. I'm trying to wait on Jetroid just in case, because I just don't want to get rid of it so quickly. We're going to then set the trap hole. Will this ever matter? No! There is no normal summonable monster that is big enough. It can't matter. Oh god. Let me set Psychroid, because this is much worse. And I don't want to deal with it. It does not matter to me. Oh well. I'm kind of just hoping to poly and with a Cyber Dragon and just try to go into, like, Fortress or something, I guess. I forget why exactly I had Jetroid still in my hand. But I'm sure there was a reason. I just do not remember it at this exact moment. These are recorded well ahead of time, keep in mind. We're going to go into Dark Rebellion, Xyz Dragon. Oh boy. There's a sword. It's even bigger. And there's a second sword. Oh. Alright. Well, let's see if it's 3-1 gang or it's 3-2 gang. Let's head into the next game. So here's the all-important game for 5-0. So now we have... Oh, by the way, here's an anime-exclusive thing that I feel like we should all know. During the battle phase, banish 2 The Phantom Knights cards. Keep in mind it has to be The Phantom Knights, not Phantom Knights, so not the spells and traps for some reason, except this one, which is the Phantom Knight. I don't get it. I don't understand or care. Destroy as many monsters on the field as possible. Then in the battle phase, at the end of the battle phase, each player takes damage equal to the number of monsters that were sent to the graveyard during the battle phase of this turn, times 800. It is a quick play dark hole that burns. This is Yuto's only good card. We have found it. Patroid is now going to give me the Phantom Knight's wing information, which could not possibly matter any less, I do believe. We're going to summon Ancient Cloak just to put it in defense mode. Oh, and then I'm going to Ring of Life. I might as well just bait the wing while I'm here. And we top deck Future Fusion. Fantastic. I'm going to go for the big funny. Let's see what this is, and it's Round Blaze. So now I need to keep in mind of the Phantom Knights cards, because this is a Phantom Knights card, and this is a The Phantom Knights. And also, if you're wondering the big difference, also the ones without the R have the possessive apostrophe. The plural possessive apostrophe, which you don't really see very much in English. Things that belong... multiple things that belong to multiple people is just not something that a lot of people write, either or. We have now summoned the Super Vehicroid Stealth Union. Fantastic. Let me just relinquish that thing. Psychroid with the training wheels so it can attack directly. And then as soon as this goes in, I can attack directly. And then I'll be able to banish it and the training wheels. Also, this thing deals piercing. It did not get to banish itself. Psychroid lethal. We live in a society. We live Anyone else just, like, starting to get a panic attack? Yeah, if you've never seen Yuto play the game before, you probably wouldn't expect his deck to be just so absolute garbage. But yeah, a lot of his cards don't have effects that matter. Like, Breaksword doesn't have the popping effect. None of these monsters have graveyard effects. The Fogblade can't revive, etc. It's just absolute insanity. It is complete and utter insanity how much they had to buff Phantom Knights. They just did nothing in the anime, but they could kill Mobius the Frost Monarch Turbo. Wow. Yay, that's super cool. But yeah, no, Syrus is just straight up a gamer. Capital G gamer. He is quite strong. And also, oh, right, he has Shield Crush. Yeah, how else could he be? How could he possibly be beaten? So, if you guys enjoyed, be sure to check out the Discord, be sure to check out the Twitch, be sure to check out the Discord, be sure to check out the Twitch. I gotta say it twice because it's so nice. And just subscribe, watch my other videos. I make a lot of them. It's literally daily. I hope you guys like all of that content, including this content that you're on right now. Yes, your content absorption that's going on right now, like at this exact moment. I'm just speaking nonsense words at this point. I'm gonna end the video. Bye! Jada out!